This is a reading of Brenda's blog titled The Rebuild Begins, dated July 13, 2020. Dear ones, as of today, what was is no more. Perhaps you fret about the issues that do not seem to have solutions. COVID-19, politics, finances, isms, etc. Today is the shift point. Even though you have likely felt some of the shifts now creating your new earth, you are fearful that the destruction you experienced just by being of the earth would never end. That the worry and chaos would last forever despite messages from the universes to the contrary. Such is to be expected given that your experience in this and past earth lives have trained you to expect the worst, even in the best of times. And this destruction phase has not been the best of times. In truth, fear and anger reigned, brother against brother, mother against child, with few displays of love or joy. So it is you are pleasantly surprised to sense or note new earth indicators here and there. Perhaps it is a golden sunset, a kind word from a coworker, or maybe a reward you have long hoped for but thought impossible. You are beginning to sense a world of crystal glasses half full instead of half empty. Your hope is that this state of bliss, compared to your seemingly ongoing 3D despair, is not a fluke, but instead a never-ending life of joy for you and all who wish to experience it. Such is your new reality. Those small perks of joy and bliss will expand, for you have crossed yet another Rubicon. Your past Rubicon crossings have been more inner-directed. It is time to expand that knowingness, that joy to the outer world. And so you have, just by being you. Of course, you will note destruction for a bit in a rebuild. The final product appears unfinished until the interior walls are complete, and the yard is more than a muddy trail. So it is that the earth's destruction is complete, and the rebuild is just beginning to display possibilities. Such will not necessarily be observable tomorrow, for many continue to mourn the destruction phase. But you will know within your being that all is in an upward direction, for globally, the bottommost of fear has been completed. Many will ask how that last statement can be true with COVID-19 raging, isms blatantly displayed, and political tap dances evident daily. Ah, that is the wonder and joy of your new inner world. You will just know such is so despite indications to the contrary. In your new world, new thoughts and rebuilds do not require decades, but instead mere moments of insight. Your power, and for those following, is instant creation. So it is that this day is about you finally accepting your ability. Much as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz merely needed to click her heels together to return home. The Wizard of Oz, as is true for other fairy tales, was an indicator of your creation potentials, once you dared to believe in yourself. Now you do. Perhaps you believe you are powerful, but wonder about the creation skills of others. Such is the fear you are letting go of today. Finally allowing yourself to know what you are capable of and trusting that others will discover or uncover the same. You are a powerful creator being of the universes. Now is the time for you to realize that you are not alone. That you are no longer living in a world of fear. Rise up, knowing that others will follow, not in fear, but in the joy that it is the time to create a new world of peace and love. And so you shall. Step one in creating that world is remembering your power to create. Step two is acknowledging the same in others. Allow yourself to click your heels together to create what you want, knowing deep within you that you are not alone on the earth or in the universes, that it is time for you to fully display what you entered earth in this lifetime to create, and to do so without concerns that you are odd or alone. For others soon will or have crossed the very same Rubicon to creating an earth of peace and joy. Allow yourself to be fully you without concerns about punishment or isolation. You are now in your full glory. The earth structures have been destroyed. You are not alone as you have been in other earth lives, nor will you add to the destruction or pain. Today is the day that the earth rebuild begins, a day you have waited for eons, as have all of those of the earth. Let the joy and design and the rebuild begin. So be it. Amen.